It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
There you go. She's gonna keep the secrets. I'll prove myself. Oh, I remember this way. Hi, Quark. Welcome.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
The monsters demand your death.
Do they? They all act in turns. Yes, yes, I'm aware. Start the battle. I can't move anywhere else, right? No. That's a lot of them.
I can handle this.
Abelard, let's go.
One fewer target. I took care of this one.
Dude.
My faith
All right.
strengthens me.
A flamethrower. I love it.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
What are you doing? You're on fire.
Yeah.
Make them bleed.
Is there such a thing as facing in a direction and like taking more damage when you're shot in the back or on the side? The masters demand your subs. Yes, Podensky. So about that, I have noticed it has come to my attention that you're not subbed here, Podensky. The soon-to-be rogue trader demands the sub. You've started this game a few times, but you never finished it. Last time you had a bug. No, you couldn't get past that, so you rage quit. I understand. I would also rage quit. Hi, Delphi. Hello. This is also the at least second time I've started. Cover. It's marked with a shield. The character will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side. Not protected by the current cover. Wait. The character will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side. Not protected. Okay, so there is bonus from a side, but not when somebody is in cover. It doesn't matter where the cover is. Okay. You don't understand all the level up things. I've not made it that far yet in this run, so I don't remember. Okay, we don't have anybody in our backs. This guy here. There's someone here and here. You have a really good position. I wonder if I can go here and hit that guy. Oh, 90% chance to just kill it. I shall take that.
Another enemy down.
Look at me, I'm proving myself. I'm doing well, right? That's my turn. Oh yeah. I disabled the thing where the camera just moves to the character that is currently active.
My ears are ringing.
Because of simulation sickness.
My place is at the fore.
It is a thing, but I've disabled it. Leave some for me! Come on! Ooh. Ooh, the fire! Cormac, welcome in. Hello. They're not leaving any enemies for me. What is this? Cormac, thank you so much for the rate. For bringing your Vikings over. Lesser Vampiric, welcome in. Hello. How was your stream? How are you feeling? You were playing Battle Sector. Such a good game. I'm really enjoying that. Hi, Drashroin. Thank you for coming over. Welcome, welcome. I started over in Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader because I don't remember what happened when I played last time. I made my own character. Having a good time with it. See you later, Ratamar. Good luck with the arrow. Hi, Bobicles. Before you continued the Rogue Trader campaign. Nice, very nice. Firebird Lover, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, I'm Kiri. And chat, please go and follow Cormac TV. A good friend of mine, fellow streamer. He streams lots of cool RPG games. And he plays American football, which is really cool. For the Emperor! That's fair. Just playing this for the first time. Not for the first time. I've got about 11 hours on it, but I've not really made it far. And I forgot everything, so here we are. I got a positive effect from an ally. Learn about the effect you have gained. Hover your mouse cursor over the effects icon on the character portrait. So here. Kill them. Plus 50 ballistic skill until the end of combat. Ooh. Never Winter Nights 2 next week. Ooh, I like that. SGS 300 stream streak. Crazy. That is so crazy. Thank you. The Mauser. I'm very good today with making new words. Okay, there's a brawler left. And then the cutthroat. This is the closest I can walk. What if I go here? Nothing is when I go here. Okay, so I'll go there. No cover for me. But got a 75% chance of killing this guy. I'll use run and gun.
Who, if not me?
And then I'm gonna use this. That's just a 70. I missed 70% chance. Oh well, it's okay. Your character's just missed. That's okay. That was me.
Don't touch me.
Wait, that was really
I've seen worse
close.
battles than this in my time. Weapon at the ready.
Are you gonna kill them? Yeah.
Death to the heretics.
I want the flamethrower weapon. That looks cool. They're probably friendlies.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
You're swearing on my stream, Theodora. Please. Please. Okay. The Mauser, you love the word? You're welcome.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh?
No?
Not
No.
bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
Please. I'm an experienced commissar from the Fortress worlds. I got this. What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. No, it's not that big of a deal.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, I misclicked. You went this way, right? There's a log button. Oh! Where? We're fighting. What are we fighting? Nothing, we're just shooting. Where am I supposed to go? Wow! Okay, that's loud. Am I going this way? Is that loot? No. I think I'm going here. Maybe? 40k law is brutal, yeah. It looked like they were sliding across here.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
I think that's a valid observation.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
What about me? I took too long, clearly.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
Valid questions.
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Ha! Well... So... what are we gonna do about this? A mutiny? We must provide... What are we gonna do with the... A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
So close to 17. So close.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Kiri?
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-militant. And taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
I can go with. Edelthrad is the traitor you're calling it. Wait, did I skip something there?
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
She's a personality. Okay. Well, they don't say my name, obviously, because they can't voice all the names that exist in the world, so I have to add my own name in there. This isn't a text. You love her. She's yeah. I've not quite gotten used to her personality yet, but I'll work on it. All right, let's go. Person of Whispers.
Are
Forgot
you
your
ready
title.
to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
And we can make a stop at 17 just to party a bit. Just yes. Right. Okay. You had better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk.
I see you have quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust. If she is already sharing her closely guarded secrets with you. But that is no longer relevant.
Is it not? Something hits your heart with a sharp crackle and you're consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. But I'm still moving forward. No. Phoenix? I promise you a special destiny, Kiri. It is time to fulfill it. It was not Edelthrad. It was the Whisper Guy. Yeah, I know, right? Just I thought doing everything in my power would have been a good idea, but okay. Okay. Oi! Don't hit me when I'm already on
Careful,
ground.
careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Right there, you two-faced scum! You are the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood.
I thought so.
You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
I know it's alright. Whisper's the bad guy. His voice totally shouts good guy. This guy was the traitor, yeah.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Something happened with him because he was at one point a true heir, right? And then something happened. Ha! Okay. We're at the start of the game, Glow Mob, yes. I started a new playthrough for this. What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
That does not make any sense. Hi, One-Stiefer. Ein-Stiefer. He only did everything in his power. Not what she needed. Yes, I will not make that mistake again, or as well. Yeah, he's of the same bloodline as me, so why? What happened there? But okay. Yeah, no, I started like an hour ago or so. So we're still right at the start. Coercion succeeded. Okay. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? Apostasy? I don't know what that is. You sordid, wretched piece of crox shit.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Apostasy? Heresy. I see. Wait, apostasy. Thank you. Yeah, no, I could read Todd's thing. Thank you. A rogue agent. Hello. I am the rogue trader. Well, soon to be a rogue trader, I assume. So, would you like to be my rogue agent?
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
We'll see about that. Perfect. Perfect rogue agent. Thank you. I could use some backup here. Ooh, purple stuff's happening. The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular edge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Fight the voice in your head. Get out. I am not your puppet. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber. There's something about the gates. There's definitely something happening here. Rogue Trader is just the name of the first edition of 40k. Okay. Well, here, the Rogue Trader is actually a title. But, yeah. Twitch is gonna run some ads. I don't want you to miss any of the exciting stuff that's about to happen. We're probably gonna survive this, seeing as we are the main character in this whole thing, and the chosen one, I would assume. Okay, are you ready? This guy has put a spell on me to make me do a thing. Let's see. 25 euros, but I'm not sure if that's sale or not. Rogue Trader is on sale. And the standalone expansion too. Sweet. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. A skill test. Unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case you can decide whether or not to select an option, the consequences of which will depend on the result of the associated test. But it says 100%. The number after the skill's name indicates the difficulty of the test. What does that mean? 100% difficult test. It is 50% off. That's good. That is really cool. What can somebody explain this to me? Because I don't understand the explanation. The number, so the 100%, is the difficulty of the test. But like, the chance is 100%. Okay, it's a 100% chance to succeed. So I would not say that's a difficult... Okay, well, I would phrase that differently. Thank you. I'm gonna examine it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. I gained 20 experience. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voidvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into tight knots somewhere in the depths of your mind. The tutorial is badly phrased. It's a difficulty as in the success chance. You're right, yeah, I just wouldn't have phrased it like that. I would have said this is the chance of success and not this is the difficulty, but... So yeah. Ah, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor has a standalone expansion, right? Because I only know of 2 DLCs here that are add-ons that add more story. And there was another thing that was just skins, I think. But yeah. Well, so... Look for anything that can be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. The search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight. The skill tests in-game are D100 roll. You must roll equal to or less than the difficulty number. The percentage shown is the calculated chance of passing for convenience, while the tooltip shows you how it got the percentage. Oh. That is a much better explanation. Thank you, Wolf. Well, I guess, because I already examined it, right? But what if I look back? We can stall. Look back.
Did you forget something?
Kiri.
I suggest you hurry.
If I examine it again, is that just the same thing? No. The servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of ordinary automatons. I'm afraid I have to place my hand into the Sentinel's maw. The Sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass, the Sentinel's jaw remains closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps, if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Oh, I love this. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your hand and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh, here we go. There's also premium edition upgrades. 2 digital goodies. Yes, there is like... because I saw that with the season pass, you get the 2 DLCs, but then you also get the art book and the soundtrack and stuff like that, wallpapers, yeah. High number difficulty is easier because, yes. Yeah, no, that was just not... I did not get that from the explanation they offered. Thank you.
There is still another way.
No! Oh no. Check the Warren chamber. Yes, but also make the sound effects slightly quieter. So that was just a bit too loud. Hurt the heretics. Alright, what's this? The enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. This is a cool room. Why do I live on the ship? Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade, to be the paragon of humanity unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of something. This is way too fast to read out loud.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. to establish two-way connection.
Maybe just have to roleplay an extremely fast-talking character. Yeah, but that was kind of like a narration thing. No. No. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Okay, did you realize the service skull will not answer you? What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
What is obnubilation? Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects.
Okay.
Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Sounds good. As the game's stories unfold, you will see notification at the top of the screen indicating the status of current objective has been updated. Yes, we're going to open the journal with J. The rumors and contracts section also contains important information. By the right of blood. Seal the chamber. Yes, but we're going to seal it from
Always
the outside.
keep your eye on the prize.
You could be a bit faster, dude. There we go. Well, at least... Oh, God. It wasn't me, I swear. Whoops.
Run, fools, or fall!
Who are you? Is that the weapon master? Is that Abelard? Abelard? Yeah.
Mistress? What?
Kiri.
Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Okay. I can explain it. That person won't be in Rogue Trade 2. No, definitely, you know. Onubulation. I can explain it. Refers to a state of mental cloudiness, confusion, or dimming of consciousness. Thank you. Thank you both. Well and hello. Have you tried the 40k ARPG that came out a few years ago? ARPG? No, I have not. What it's called? Mega Chili Mac, it's good to see you. Hello. A chainsaw knife. It's so cool. Or sword, really. Very cool. Okay, so listen. Konrad Voigtve is a traitor. When we parted ways at the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something and tried to reach the warrant. Was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor.
He believes me, that's good.
I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Yes.
And, Mistress,
Kiri.
I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Is that really important right now, dude? Inquisitor, later reworked a martyr. Interesting. No, I've not played that. He openly admitted that he's the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive and now safe, Mistress.
Kiri.
Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way.
Kiri.
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne. Now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
He hands you a weapon. Las gun, flak chest plate, medikit. Ooh, I get stuff! I get stuff, I like it. It is fun but a bit janky. I do love ARPGs. You were playing through it and then they changed season. You didn't know what seasons were and just got mad that you had to start over. Oh, right. I'm used to seasons. I play the Diablo seasons. Yeah, no, I say Kiri because it's in the dialogue, but obviously they don't read it because it's a name that I chose for the character, so it's not voiced. And so I do an impression of the absolute worst audio edit. You know, when you have an audio file and there's something missing and then you record that separately and then you edit it in and it sounds completely different. That's what I'm doing here. I think it's funny. Oh, TTS would also sound completely differently. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury. What? Can lose wounds? What do you mean? Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Kunrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of the maximum wounds with one round. Oh, it's like a wound slot. Okay, this is also not well explained. And if people are not familiar with tabletop RPGs, they would not understand that. Anyway, injuries reduce characters' resolve, which is how efficiently for how long characters can fight in battle. Okay, when they initially suffer an injury, it's considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds, and then it's an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medikit without passing a skill test. Old injuries can be healed with a medikit, but they need to pass a Medicaid skill test to succeed. When a character loses all of their wounds, they fall unconscious. Right. You shot my wounds off, I'm healthy now. Yeah, no, it's not what it means, but it's kind of what they say. Seasons were a PoE specific thing for the longest time. Yeah, and then other RPGs are doing that too. I like seasons, I think they're fun. They have a lot of replay, or they add replay value to a game. Once the combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries you may have sustained remain. I forgot what injuries and... The injury is when it's more than 50%. Okay, yes. Medikits can only be used where characters have a field medic feature. Okay. Able Art can heal your character. Click on him, select the medikit. Okay. You've got new items. They are in my inventory. Okay, left mouse button. Wait, right mouse button is to see the info. Switch between party members. Okay. So this is me. I got a chest plate. Add to cargo. Did that change the visual? It did. I don't look as fancy anymore. I got a las gun, 2-handed ranged weapon light. That is a different one that I had earlier. And then this is the med kit. Oh, this is not how it works? Right. So, heal me.
Let's patch you up. That is a noticeable improvement.
Hearing.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
I almost missed. I almost missed it. Injury is a semi-permanent debuff and the wound is just HP. Yes. Cool. Thank you. Very good.
The lower decks are
I'm ready.
teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. all communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
It's alright, we're gonna be fine. He carried an extra armor plate with him. Yes, sounds a bit odd, but also... sorry. He's like the weapon master of the whole ship. So if somebody were to carry around an extra armor set and weapons, it would be him. You think I should insert Kiri at the end of every sentence for maximum immersion?
But that is not the worst of it all.
Kiri.
All these jolts and shaking are most alarming.
Kiri.
These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Kiri. Okay, but how did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I actually did not. Oh no, maybe. I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Yeah, but I asked for help.
The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
I don't know. I heard one of Theodora's Voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one?
Of course.
The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Fair enough. He still has the medikit above his head, which is a bit odd. It's like a clicker to train your dog. Each time he says a name, Kiri has to say yes. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, the Navigator Sanctum. Very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely.
Kiri.
Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange.
I know.
Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Onward. Let's go.
You are my next stop.
Oh. Okay, well, there's that.
The Emperor is with us.
The Masters demand your death.
We didn't get very far, did we? Okay. The tactical phase. Select the character and then click on a cell. Good. Each character in the party may move up to the maximum movement points. Cannot position themselves adjacent to an enemy. Space to start the battle. Okay. Well, so he's a melee guy. He wants to be close to them. And I am ranged. I'm gonna stand behind you. Oh wait, it's your turn first. What's your movement? 6, 2, 4, 6. But you've got a gun. Ah, no, you have a sword. Sword. Okay. You go here. Oi! But I counted.
Death to non-believers.
Apparently I can't count to 6.
Out of my way.
Well, he parried, so that's good. How does that happen? The combat abilities of characters differ depending on the archetype. Of course. Read the full description, hover over it, or click right mouse button. Okay, area of effect. During adventures, your characters will gain new abilities and talents as the power grows. Sure. Be careful. Companions can get hurt by your... What? I did not... Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception to this rule. They can be fired at point-blank range. Okay. So, it's Kiri's turn first. Are you kidding me? And I can't use that because... because you're blocking me. That is so mean. No. And it all happened because I... Okay, but is there like a zone of control? There is. Ha! But I dodged it. Love it. Okay. The burst fire. First creature for every shot. Do I understand this? Oh, there's a chance that I'm gonna hit my dude. We're not gonna do that. Okay, I'll use run and gun. Well, I missed this one, but I hit that one in the back. I think that counts.
Your end was inevitable.
Yes. All right. Well, I killed one, and I attacked this one in the back. I feel like that's pretty awesome. Okay, you did well. That's good stuff. I can only count to 4. But it did say diagonal tiles are 2 movement points. That's how I counted, but I don't know. Your new companion is a warrior. Charge is a unique warrior ability. It's not considered an attack action. Use charge to close the distance. Charge can only be used if the character is 2 or more cells away from the target. Oh. Melee attacks require the character to be adjacent, but melee attacks hit automatically with no need for a roll. The enemy will try to dodge and parry the attack if they're using a melee weapon of their own. Ah, I see. They can be used to make area of attacks. Okay, well, you're already there, so we can't charge here. What is this? Brace for impact. For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies in the 3-cell radius gain +2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy officer. And then this looks like a cleave, yes. Yeah, we're gonna use the cleave here. Here's deflection. Damage deducted whenever an enemy hits the character. So it's not just for ranged. Okay, we're gonna use this. You got it too. Alright, beautiful. Kill them.
It will be done. 1 fewer target.
You parried. That is so sad. Target too close. That is also very sad. But you're gonna be fine.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Probably.
Death to the weak.
The good thing is they only have melee weapons. Look at him parrying like a pro. Yeah. Hi, minion. Whoop. He does not have a melee weapon. We are trading rogues today, yes. Absolutely, and it's going well so far. Welcome in. Okay, how about this now? Percentage is not great for doing this, so I really shouldn't. Central line, slight evasion, 55% is really not good. I'll just do one shots then. 60%. Okay, how about I go here to be slightly closer. He's still 60%. Rude. Okay. Well. So that happened. It was a good try. Oh. Characters with melee weapons make an attack of opportunity. I am aware. I dodged one earlier. Let's go.
Like the aftermath of an orbital strike.
Ooh, that is so beautiful. You're too close, unfortunately.
Chaos guides me.
No! How dare you? Ouch! I shot your own guy! Love that. I love that. The cleave attack was really satisfying, yes. Any upside to covering the overnight shift at work is being able to hang out here after. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you for being here. I hope work was well. The order in which actions are taken in combat matters. Of course. Once a character attacks, they lose the movement points. We already learned that earlier. Okay, Kiri, you've got a bit of a problem because you need to leave here. Am I going to try? It's a bit of a problem here. Ah, how bad can it be? Ha! I dodged again. Oh, I'm so lucky. So lucky. 70%. But in case I miss, I'm gonna activate this. Run and gun. I did not miss. Hey, beautiful. Well done, Kiri. And now the charge attack.
Reduced to dust.
Beautiful. You can advance the level of your character and companions. Ooh, both of them have a level up. Okay. Each level gained offers your character new progress options, abilities, talents, skill improvements, and other enhancements. Do I have
a nose for profit.
Do you have a wound?
And a taste for adventure.
Like an injury? No. Okay. One rank available. And apparently I choose this one. What do you mean? Choose skill. Oh, do I choose here? Awareness and demolition. Okay, wait, maybe I should read this first. Hang on. Maybe I should read this. The cleavage attack. That's a different thing. Not what we did, but I guess it would also be very effective for certain enemies. That's funny. Yesterday was chaotic. Today went pretty smooth. That's good, yeah. Someone missing a Lex Imperialis seems it dropped here. It did, yes. So you can get the drop here. Card goes wild, hello. How are you? At this archetype rank, it is possible to increase characters' skills. The higher the skill score, the easier it will be to pass corresponding skill tests. Okay. Yeah, so awareness is perception. Demolition is agility. To deactivate traps, use explosives, break through closed doors, blocked passages. Athletics is strength, traverse difficult terrain, leap over collapsed sections, okay. Medicae. Coercion. I like demolition. We're gonna do stuff here. Did I do it? Do I have to... Oh yeah, complete. Okay. Here's the experience for the next one already. That was it. Okay, well that wasn't so bad. And you also have a rank available, and it's also the same. Okay. Athletics. Oh, he's got different ones. Carouse. Toughness. Resist negative effects. May give access to new dialogue options. Toughness is 50 for you. Athletics is 40. Toughness. Carouse. There we go. If you click the arrow button on the left, it will shift to show the character's current stats. Oh. Well, that's too late, but thank you. That's good to know. Can I rename you? No. Reputation. What is my reputation? 0. Okay, that's alright. Different archetypes, and then obviously different skill choice or suggestions, yes. Cool. Does the drop mean that Lex is in the game? The Imperialis one. Yes.